feel entitled to people's money to the point where if the person says I don't have, you be like, hey, you of all people, me of all people, oh shit. If it was easy, you go get yours just so you don't have to call other people bad. Because if someone doesn't have for you, it's okay. You need to understand it. Because if it was easy, you would have had yours and you wouldn't have to go bother someone for his or hers. So you think that only women, gambling, and business losses that can break your heart, eh? Have you tried being a consistent giver for a couple of times in a row, and that one time you don't have to give, you are called bad or stingy? That thing will break your soul. The first time you give, it creates appreciation. You hear things like, oh, thank you, my God on earth. Oh, my one and only. You have a girlfriend. Oh, my love. Oh, thank you so much. I'm super grateful. The next time you give again, you hear thank you. If you are not fortunate, you will see TNX. That is the dwarf form of thank you. The next time you give again, you won't hear anything. If it's money you send to that person, you have to call them back to ask if they have received. Then they say yes, so then you are waiting on the call for like 5 seconds to see if they will say thank you, and they don't say it. At that point, just know that your giving has moved from appreciation to dependence. When you create that dependency, just know that people no longer appreciate your giving. Now they feel entitled to your pocket. Now they feel like it's your responsibility. Meanwhile, it was optional from the first place, but just because you chose to be a consistent giver, people now mistaking it for the fact that you have more than enough. Since when did having a good heart or me choosing to be a giver or be a blessing to someone render me or position me in a place where it becomes my responsibility? Then if you call that bad, then you welcome. This is the new face of evil, bad and stingy. Honestly, because you can't position yourself in a place where it's optional to give and you choose to be a consistent giver, and the very moment you don't have, people will call you bad. To me, it doesn't make any sense. And if I ask someone for something and the person says they don't have, then it's totally fine. Even in every rich man's life, at a point in time, they go broke. At that season, it's called investing. Some business opportunities might come your way that would require heavy investment of capital. And at that point, you don't have excess capital to be dishing out. Some hold capital just for good seasons to invest. And at that point, they can't just disperse it or give it out. And so, people who feel obliged to people's pocket, people who feel entitled to people's money, to the point where if the person says I don't have, you be like, hey, you of all people, me of all people, oh shit. If it was easy, you go get yours just so you don't have to call other people bad. Because if someone doesn't have for you, it's okay. You need to understand it. Because if it was easy, you would have had yours and you wouldn't have to go bother someone for his or hers. I don't get this point. And drop it in the comments if that thing has ever happened to you and if you can relate to this, because I don't see the sense in it, honestly.